Okay, so now we're going to, let's go all the way down. Now it says in verse 5, he said, when they came to the land of Zuph, Saul said to his servant, who was him? That was the guy that was they were looking at. And he said, come, let us go back, lest my father cease to care about the donkeys and become anxious about us. But he said to him, behold, there is a man of Yah in this city, and he is a man who is held in honor. All that he says come true. So now let's us go there. Now this is the servant that knew about Samuel. Why didn't Saul knew about Samuel though? I mean, wasn't these all the parts of the people that was in the tribe? Now, I want you to keep this stuff in your mind, even when you start reading. How did not this man, the man of Benjamin, did not know anything about Samuel? So behold, there's a man of Yah in this city, and he is a man who held in honor. All that he says come true. So now let us go there. Okay. Then Saul says to his servant, but if we go, what can we bring the man? For the bread in our sack is gone, and there is no present to bring to the man of Yah. What do we have? The servant answers Saul again, here I have with me a quarter of a shekel of silver, and I will give it to the man of Yah to tell us our way. Now here it is that, now this Saul of servant said to his servant, well said, come, let us go, so that they went to the city where the man of Yah was. And as they went up the hill to the city, they met young women coming out to draw water, and answered and said to them, is the seer here? They answered, he is. Behold, he is just ahead of you. Hurry. He has come just now to the city because the people have a sacrifice today on the high place. So just keep that in mind too. And as soon as you enter the city, you will find him before he goes up to the high place to eat. For the people will not eat until he comes, since he must bless the sacrifice. Afterwards, those who are invited will eat. Now go up, for you will meet him immediately. So they went up to the city, and they were entering the city. They saw Samuel coming out towards them on his way up to the high places. Now let's keep going, because the donkey had a purpose here. Now the donkey had a purpose here, and I'm going to explain to you why I'm saying that. Because had not a character in this place that Samuel knew nothing about at this point, this is to make the mindset of this man named Saul believe what was going to take place. Because the donkey at this point was the reason why he left his father's house. So when this man talks about that your donkeys are safe, then you're going to know, and Saul going to see that what this man says was truth. All right. So now here we are. Now the day before Saul came, Yah had revealed to Samuel, tomorrow about this time I will send to you a man from the land of Benjamin, and you shall anoint him to be prince over my people Israel. He shall save my people from the hand of the Philistine. For I have seen my people, because their cry has come to me. When Samuel saw Saul, Yah told him, here is the man of whom I spoke to you. He it is who shall restrain my people. Then Saul approached Samuel to go into the gate and said, tell me, where is the house of the seer? Samuel answered Saul, I am the seer. Go up before me to the high place, for today you shall eat with me. Now Saul answered, remember, we're going through this a little quicker today because we have to get through it. So Saul answered, this is verse 21. Am I not a Benjamite from the least of the tribe of Israel? This is when he was chosen. Okay, let's go up a little bit more. Verse 19. Samuel answered Saul, I am the seer. Go up before me to the high place, for today you shall eat with me. And in the morning I will let you go, and I will tell you all that is on your mind. As for your donkeys, those were lost 3 days ago. As for 3 days ago, do not set your mind on them, for they have been found. Now think about that. Think about that. This man was 3 days ago, these donkeys was lost. How did Samuel would know that a 3 days journey? See, this is what I'm talking about. You don't have to do nothing to get to your destiny or your choice. Y'all will put the people that need to be where they at. It ain't got nothing to do with the factor of these people asking for a king, because Saul was not in their mindset. They were just asking. But you got to understand that if Most High chose you for a purpose, then he got the right to bring the people needed, or the donkey needed, to make sure you get to the destiny that he has set for you. You don't have to do anything. Saul made no notation about him this day that he was going to be chosen. Yet he was chosen for this purpose. Come on now. And it says here, as your donkeys was lost 3 days ago. Then it says Saul answered. He made it clear here. He said, and for whom is all that is desirable in Israel? It is not for you and for all of your father's house. He was making a question, but he was letting them know that he was the one chosen to do a purpose. Saul answered, am I not a Benjamite from the least of the tribe of Israel? And is not my clan the humblest of all the clans of the tribe of Benjamin? Why then have you spoken to me in this way, as if I'm somebody special? I'm not. This is his mindset. I'm nobody. So why are you making it a big deal? Then he said, then Samuel took Saul and his young man and brought them into the hall and gave them a place at the head of those who have been invited, who were about 30 people. And Samuel said to the cook, bring the portion I gave you, of which I said to you, put it aside. So the cook took up the leg and what was on it and set them before Saul. And Samuel said, see, what was kept is set before you. Eat, because it was kept for you until the hour appointed, that you might eat with these particular guests. So Saul ate with Samuel that day. And when they came down from the high places into the city, a bed was spread for Saul on the roof. And he went down there to sleep. Then all the break of dawn, Samuel called to Saul on the roof, up, that I may send you away. So Saul arose, and both he and Samuel went out into the street. And as they were going down to the outskirts of the city, Samuel said to Saul, tell the servants to pass on before us. And when he had passed on, stop here yourself for a while, that I may make known to you the word of Yah. What did he do? What purpose did you see that he had at this point? Where did he go? Did he ask anybody for this job? Did he say to somebody, look, I just want to be the king? He knew nothing about this. He didn't know nothing about the conversation that was going on with Samuel. He had no idea, and he didn't even know Samuel, even though Samuel was a judge. And he made it clear he was the least of them. You don't know who and when and how. That's why you got to be more precise in learning and moving and bringing forth whatever the Most High have for you, because everything will be selected for you. You ain't got to worry about it. So you a visionary and a dreamer, and you got all these things on your mind. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't let nobody who don't want to support you get you all messed up and make you feel disappointed with. You don't have to do all that. Because if the Most High have given you this vision, as he gave it to Samuel to give to Saul, he surely have given you a vision. He surely has showed you what he have a desire for you to do. Just put yourself right here at this position. Don't worry about the old story and have Saul messed up. That's not the point here. The point is that Saul did not ask for this, but Saul was appointed for it. Saul was given this opportunity, as we all are. Same as Samuel, same as anybody else. His sons, everybody have an opportunity. So your vision and dreams is not a bad thing. Don't let nobody destroy them mentally inside of you because you don't see no support. Be patient, because the support's going to come, but it's not going to be by your hands they're coming. It's not going to be about how you view some type of support, because you're going according to the world's view of support. You go into what the world says when three or more are gathered and all this stuff that the world displayed. So that's where you feel your vision and your support coming from. You may not get no support from anybody in this town called who you know. Because this man went a 3 days journey to get the support that he needed. A 3 days journey. He didn't even get it from his daddy. He didn't get it from his kin folks. He got it a 3 days journey to somebody that he never met or knew, but his servant knew. So sometimes you're looking for something in the wrong destiny, in the wrong place, in the wrong timing, because it's not for you. So you got to think about that. That's because you got the vision. You got to be patient in the vision. You know, I tell myself that as much as I tell anybody else, because here you see it displayed. This man didn't ask for nothing, but yet it was appointed for him to do. Because of somebody else's desire to do wrong, he had to still impute that wrong into making it right. That's what the Most High does. He said,